Stewart with SimplySimpleStamping.com, and I'm very excited to be here to share with you today's Now or Wow card. Now, I've got so many reasons to be excited. One, because I'm absolutely loving this Now or Wow series. I'm having so much fun. But I really like this one because it's a masculine card, and I have such a difficult time creating cards for the guys, so I really liked how this one came out. But the other reason I'm excited is it falls into the Flashcard 2.0 series. I know a lot of you have been following flashcards, and so I'm very excited to be able to share a flashcard with you today. So let's get started with our cards. All right, guys, my card base today is in baked brown sugar. I have that cut at 8.5 by 5.5, and I've scored it at 4 1/4. So it is a medium-sized card, fits into our medium-size envelope. So we're good to go there. My card base, or my Flashcard 2.0 pieces, I'm sorry. This is in the brand new Lost Lagoon. What a great shade of blue. I'm also going to be using Very Vanilla. Now, if you follow Flashcard 2.0, you recognize these pieces. You probably already got them cut. If not, be sure to go check out Flashcards 2.0 so you can see how to create these pieces yourself. Okay, well, with that being said, let's bring that base in and get to work. I'm going to be using the hardwood background stamp. I love this stamp. And I'm going to ink this up in some crumb cake ink. And I just wanted it to be just a little bit lighter than the baked brown sugar itself. We're going to lay our cardstock on there. Let me share with you the stamp set I'm going to be using, and this is from Amazing Birthday. We've got this great Make Today Ridiculously Amazing. So birthday, or actually anytime, this is going to be a really fantastic card. So we're going to use that wonderful little stamp there. Coming back in with the baked brown sugar, I am going to stamp this up here at the top of that vanilla cardstock. I'm going to do my very best to center it, but don't worry, we're going to be trimming it down, so if you don't get it perfectly straight, not a problem. Not even worried about that little goober right there, because we are just going to trim this down on both sides and at the top and the bottom. All right, now I've got that cut. Now, if you're not a fussy cutter, I hear you. You are welcome to trim that on your paper trimmer, not a problem at all. Now I'm going to bring in the brand new 1/4 inch hole punch. This is one of our handheld punches, and very easy. I'm just going to punch 2 holes here into this polka dotted section. I have got a piece of our Lost Lagoon stitched ribbon. This stuff is so luscious. It's very satiny. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to share with you, this is what I kind of call a little masculine bow. It's also known as a no-tie bow. You can see I ran that piece of ribbon down through the bottom. So both tails are sticking out the back. You're going to take this one, get it out of your way, and we're going to take and go through the opposite hole of where that went through. I don't want you to pull it real tight. We want this to kind of be a loose knot on there. So you can see when we run that through, kind of straighten those out, see how it goes, and it's going to lay nice and flat. Very cool. Now what we're going to do now is just put a little bit of Snail adhesive right here. And we can, well, I'm going to do it from this side. So what I'm going to do is bring that around, making sure I can center those up, and we can bring that one around. Now, if you've got a little bit too much ribbon, which I do, no problem. We can just come in and trim that away. And that should hold just perfectly for my card. So now I've taken it up a little notch, and that's kind of nice. All right, we're now going to put some Stampin' Dimensionals on this, because I think everything is happy when it has dimension. And you know what I love about dimensionals is they're actually very affordable. They're like a penny a piece. So, you know, it's not a big investment to add some great dimension. Okay, we're now going to bring in the Lost Lagoon. We're just going to center this up here in the Lost Lagoon piece, and then we're just simply going to tear. And you can tear at an angle, or, you know, however you want it to be. And we can roughen that up just a tiny bit if we want, because, you know, when it comes to the guy stuff, we like to roughen things up. I don't know why. Don't ask me, but it seems to be something that the guys would like. Okay, we've got some Snail adhesive on there. We are simply going to attach that to our card, and we have just made a card now. Well, let's take this one up a notch, shall we? All right, now let's come in with our Flashcard 2.0 pieces. And what I'm going to have you do is on that Lost Lagoon piece, if you'll cut that down to 4 1/4 inches. And then at that point, you can run it through your favorite embossing folder. Oh, I just lost the name of this one. It's there on your screen. So sorry, but I've just run it through an embossing folder just to give it some texture. So let's come in with our card base, and I'm just going to attach this, just some snail on there, guys. We're going to attach that to the top of our card. We're then going to take our focal image there. I've done it in the exact same way I did before. Nothing changed there. So let's just doll this up just a little bit. And I have got a piece of our burlap ribbon. I don't know, probably about 2 inches. And I just cut a V in it. And you can see I've got some Scotch tape there. So you can see it adds that little rough texture that we like for the guys. Now, we did have a little piece that we cut off, of course, when we were trimming that down. And then that little piece left over from Lost Lagoon. So let me show you what we're going to do with that. I cleaned my stamp so that I'm good to go. And in the new color, I'm going to go Lost Lagoon. And the first one I'm going to do is the make. So all I want to do is take the word make. You can see that's all I inked up. And I'm going to stamp this here on the Lost Lagoon. So we have that. And then I'm going to take this piece here, and I just want the word amazing. So we'll just ink up that part. Center that up in the cardstock. When you cut the amazing, you are going to cut right on the line. You know, sometimes when we cut, we do like to leave like a little bit of that vanilla paper showing. But in this one, I really do want you to cut right against the color. So we are going to just have that. On the one that says make, I actually am going to have you cut it just a tiny, well, no, again, this will be the same way. Sorry, this one we're going to cut right on that line. Don't leave any of a border, no border on this one at all. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm simply just going to cover up my previous, and I did cut just a little shy, but that's all right. I think it looks awfully cute. We're going to take the word amazing. I just have some snail on the back of this. Very simple. We're then going to bring in our card base, and I've got some dimensionals on the back of this. We can just adhere this right on to the top of our card. You see we have that really great texture going on. Let me bring in my first one, and that, my friends, is today's Now or Well. What do you think? Hey, we got a card for the guys. Now listen, this can be made for the girls too. It is a great card. Just lighten up the colors, make them a little more funky and fun, and you've got a great card for your girlfriends as well. So, thank you so much for checking out today's Now or Wow / Flashcard 2.0. I hope that you guys enjoy that one, and I hope this is one that you're going to be able to use when you need a card for the guy in your life. So thanks so much for checking it out. Now remember, all the supplies that I used today, there's only one place, and that is simplysimplestamping.com. You can place your order right there. I've got an online order button to make it super easy peasy. So be sure to check it out. Thank you guys, and we will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.